Now the second part of this here is, let's say they could run at this rate for a longer period of time. Estimate how far they could run in a minute, an hour, or a day. So we're just going to pretend that they can keep on running like this forever, which is kind of insane, but it's kind of fun to see how far they could end up running going at that speed. So the first one here, let's take a look at a minute. Well, you guys can't really choose. Normally I would allow you to choose here, but let's say Bolt, just because he's the fastest here. Let's say that with his 10.44 meters per second, he was able to run for a full minute straight at that speed. Well, what we're going to do is, because we want to use minutes is seconds. Okay, we're going to multiply. We have to change that to how many seconds are in a minute, and so we're going to multiply this by 60 seconds, which is in 1 minute. And if we do that, 10.44, we get that he could run 626.4 meters in 1 minute. Okay, now that's, a little over half a kilometer. It's getting pretty good. It's between kind of a half a kilometer and half a mile. So you can kind of compare that to how far, and that would be just in 1 minute, which is decently quick. A car doing 100 kilometers an hour does 1 mile per minute, or does about 1.6 kilometers per minute. So he's going, roughly about 40% of what a car would do doing highway speed. But now let's say he's going to do it for a full hour. So if he's going to run for a full hour, well, we can use it a couple different ways. Let's use our unit, meters per second, and in 1 hour, there is 60 minutes and 60 seconds per minute. That means there are 3,600 seconds in an hour. This is per hour. And sorry, this is per minute. So if we multiply that by 10.44, he could run 37,584 meters in 1 hour. That's 37 kilometers. Okay, that's 37 kilometers. Now, just as a quick little comparison there, that's roughly about the distance from Steinbach to about Ile-des-Chênes-ish, roughly, or maybe even to Grunthal. Steinbach to Grunthal, pretty close. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but that'd be pretty close. You'd be able to do that in like 1 hour. Okay, so that's, it's not that hard to drive that, but it would be next to impossible to run that. Now, what about if you could do it for a full day? Well, on a full day, we know there's 24 hours, and there are 60 minutes per hour and 60 seconds per minute, which means that there are 86,400 seconds per day. Now, you could also just take this amount and multiply by 24. That works as well, but I wanted to use the rate that we have here. And so we multiply that by 10.44. He'd be able to run 902,016 meters in 1 day. Okay, this is 902 kilometers. Okay, or very close to. That's a long ways that he'd be able to run in 1 day. Now again, we're talking about complete hook'em here, because we can't actually run for a full day at sprinter speed. But let's just say we can use the rate to solve that.